Hi, hello. Let me welcome you to my supermarket, if we even can call it that, as it's pretty small at the moment. And today I decided that we'll change a game to something different. As yesterday we did play the horror that was very engaging, and I wasn't able to talk with you guys normally. So this time we'll play something that is less engaging, and that is the supermarket simulator. Also, I wanted to check out, or maybe recently, I wanted to check out how the simulator genre is, what is capable of, how is it going to be developed, and stuff like that. So I wanted to dive deeper into this genre, and that's why I'm here in the supermarket simulator. I've spent a couple of hours, maybe even more than that. So before everything, let me open our shop quickly, as otherwise we won't have any customers. Okay, I'm checking constantly the previews from other platforms if everything is working, and I'm trying to adjust the audio volume because I don't want for you to only hear me talking, and I would rather uh, make it hearable for you what's going in my supermarket. It's not going a lot, but you can hear the birds outside, I believe. Okay, so I've got a couple of I've got a couple of guys that will support us in the supermarket. But before anything else, let me quickly, before I forget, let me quickly get to the bills and pay all the bills that are here. Okay, it could be an issue for us later on, but let's add, let's make some shopping before we'll start anything, as otherwise we won't have anything to do in my supermarket, as it's almost fully automated at this point. And I will show you just in a moment. Okay, we've got something, let's purchase it. So we've got our cashier, here it is. We've got the help for our customers. I don't know, this guy is doing a lot of stuff, like here in the scale, doing some stickers to the bags for vegetables and fruits. And also in here, whenever it will just break, or I don't know, if the customer won't be able to cash their own stuff, the guy from this point will get in here and help them out. So that's cool. And those three guys, well, they should be free. At least I'm paying for free guys. So they are taking the bags with the supplies, the boxes with the supplies, and they're placing them on the shelves. And that's the general idea of the store. I'm not making a lot. The profit is almost minimal, and even I wasn't, I'm not able to afford the floor to swap it to something different, and I'm only halfway there. Also, just simply by, you can see the prices that I should get before we will be able to improve our store. So, for example, here section. Oh, okay, another mistake. So we get our section 7, and in here we can make more space for our supermarket, and that will remove this box right at the top. Okay, again we've got a message. Let me quickly get in here and do the stuff. We've got our first message on kick. Nice, that's awesome. Okay, let me just, I would like to make some stuff on those shelves as they are empty at the moment, and we could pack them with something great. But before anything, this shop is almost fully automated, so whenever I do stuff, I this game is not very it doesn't require my attention, as it can smoothly run in the background, and the only thing necessary that I need to do is here in the marketing, in the market. I need to just buy some stuff for the market to resupply, as otherwise we won't have anything to put on the shelves. And I believe there is no one from my employees that can do that for me. Otherwise I won't have anything to do. And I would just simply click to end the day and that would be all. Okay, let's purchase something more. Okay, you can see that the customer is stuck with the automated cashier. What even is the name for it? Okay, I was first this time. And as you can see, we're not getting a huge amount of money from doing that. So right now I've got about 60 customers per day. And the progression in this game is very, very slow. I'm not sure why it is. The ceiling that we can reach in with this acceleration, with this speed that I'm doing it right now, it will take us about a week or two in real life to reach that ceiling of the game. Or maybe I should call it an end game. As you can see, section 7 is almost 7,000 and we've got about 23 sections. So how long it will take? Yeah, it's awesome. I'm constantly checking if the previews on other platforms are doing fine. Okay, I can see myself, that's great. Also Twitch, here it is. Okay. We should be fine at the moment. And almost every platform says that it's excellent, at least the connection. So I believe them. And it is excellent. Oh, and I've got another. That's the cache? What's the name for it? Let me double check. Oh, we've got a cashier. Okay, that's the guy that's doing thing. Automate checkouts. Okay. So here we are, and we can resupply a few things, like for example here, and that's almost all we can do, as there are 3 guys that are doing that for me. And otherwise, without those 3 guys, I reached the point that I had so many so many loans that I couldn't afford a single employee and I had to do it everything myself. And at that point it was almost impossible to do everything by myself. And after just reaching that 9 p.m, you can see that the clock is stuck at 9 p.m. until almost any customer will get out of the store. And after that you can do things like resupplying or cashing people, and there is no time limit for it. Also, before we will start the day, we can do the same thing. And from the game development point of view, I can see that this game is pretty nice and it would be fun to develop, as there are hundreds of products, or maybe not even hundreds of products, I believe. The progression system is a bit difficult because you need to create a small economy in this game, as rather some players could exploit a few products and reach thousands or even millions with it. Like for example, resupplying the full store with only one product that has a huge profit margin. Okay, can I help you? No. That thing is so annoying, just by almost every single person, the customer here needs to be guided with the scale. It's a simple scale, you need to put 4 numbers and there is a sticker that you should put on your bag, and that's all, and they need the assistance for it. It's a bit weird. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to start the stream with something less engaging, like a simulator game. For example, yesterday when we played the horror genre, it was hard enough for me that we were not able to talk with each other with the chat about the game or game dev stuff. That was way too hard for me. So this time, playing less engaging game should allow us to talk smoothly. And also this genre, the simulator genre, and I'm not talking about specifically the supermarket, and any simulator genre, any simulator game in this genre, like for example, I don't know, cafe simulator, or maybe I don't know what else. What else could be made into a simulator game? Like for example, plumbing simulator, or maybe I don't know, the mechanic simulator, or farming simulator, the game that I did enjoy quite a while ago, but it was very awesome and is very developed at the moment, I believe, as I did play it about 3 or 4 years ago. It was awesome back then, and yeah, I believe that this game, the farming simulator, is still very popular. So simulator genre, according to a lot of sources on the internet that are talking about indie game development, are very highly enjoyed by the players, and there is a demand for that. So if you're indie solo game developer, they often recommend you to do a simulator game, and that's one part of it. Okay, as you can see, they're still restocking, and there is no customer in our shop, in our supermarket. And here there is a entered to finish the day, and that's almost the whole game. We've had about 61 customers. The product not found. It's weird. So they didn't manage to restock it in the time. Yeah. So the income was 4,000. Yeah, the total profit. Okay, but the supply cost was 2.5, even more than that. So every single day we've got about 1,000. Yeah, 1300. That's about it. So how long it will take to get about, I don't know, 20,000 to improve my supermarket? I know that the number of customers will grow with, I don't know with what, to be precise, because I'm not sure what that. Okay, just to be clear, to make more profit, we'll need more customers, and I'm not fully aware what that number is connected to. That number of customers, if we'll increase the number of products in our supermarket, or maybe if we'll get more space for the products, maybe that will improve the number of customers. And I'm not sure. I believe that the store level, that is 44 actually, yeah, you can see that in the top right corner, that's the 44, and I believe that number is connected to that number of customers. So whenever we'll increase that number, and just my research was done only by that I didn't increase anything in the store, and only my store level increased, and the number of customers just was, I don't know, just increased by that, and that's the only thing. And on the internet I couldn't find the answer for that question. To what is my number of customers connected to? It's pretty weird, and who knows, but that's the only way that I can make more profit in the game. Okay, let's jump to the pricing and we'll check if everything's alright. You can see that I'm aiming a bit higher than the market price, and that's what I was talking about, the economy of simulator games. I believe that could be one of the hardest part of the simulator genre for indie game developers, as often whenever you create a simulator game, you need to connect it with the economy. Like for example, with the farming simulator, you have to know that the the profit margin should be correct on every single product that you can sell. Otherwise, players will just speedrun through your game. Yeah, and you thought that they should get every single plant or maybe product in the game, but they found that one product that could be exploited, and they can rush through the game and reach the end game very very quickly. Okay, we can go in here and change that. We can also change that. The profit margin should be a bit closer. You know what? Let me try. Yeah, that is a nice experiment that we can do. So, for example, the market price is 1632, and I always, since the start of my game, of my new game here, I try to aim a little bit higher than the market price. So maybe if I will try to reach below that profit margin, that market price, we'll get better results. Let me check that. That would be cool to see. But if whenever I did a little bit above the market price, that wasn't very successful, and we didn't earn a lot of money doing that. And the profit is still there, as you can see on the right. So let's try doing that. Only a little bit less, and that market price is constantly changing, so it's very hard to keep track on that. Okay, 11. We'll see if we'll get more income this day than we did in the last day. And the last day it was 1400, yeah, I believe. Okay, so 26, 21. Okay. And the more product you have, the harder it is to set the price almost every single day for them. So I decided to do that only, I don't know what, once per week. 3.5, okay. Because maybe if we'll sell more products for a lower price, it will get better for our market, for our supermarket. That's not a normal market, it's a supermarket. Okay, here we go. Almost there. In my opinion, there should be a button that we can click to set the prices to the market prices. As it's very annoying to set every single price individually. 8, 1.8. More. As you can see, it took way too long for me. Maybe there is a faster way to do that, but I don't know that way. So okay, let's open up our shop and we'll see if today will be our lucky day and we'll get more money, as otherwise we're setting the prices very very high. And I'm not joking. We'll see if the customers, okay, there is a number of customers that found our products way too expensive for them to buy it. So maybe if we'll reach the other side of that spectrum, maybe we'll sell more products and they will decide to buy 2 or maybe 3 products instead of simply 1. And that's what I was talking about at the start of the stream. In the simulator genre, we can create multiple interesting events like that. For example, whenever you have the price so low that you can, for example, sell more products, and that could be better in theory for your supermarket. And the economic system, the economic aspect of the simulator genre is very interesting, and you can do a lot of crazy stuff that people that are playing this genre are interested in it. Okay, let's spend a little bit more money, as I've got my warehouse a bit out of stock, I believe, as we didn't do much of the restocking lately. Maybe I should add the economics to my simulator, to my horror game. That could be fun. Okay, we're almost out of cash. Let's help out one of our customers. Our cashier is nice, but with the automatic cash, we can do a lot more and a lot faster, and they are not charging us like this guy. This guy is getting about $100 almost every day. Yeah, perfectly every day. So okay, we'll see this time if it will work. And in the meantime, let me check on other streams how is it going. Also on Twitch there is that issue that whenever someone new will come to the stream, they instantly can see the ads, and that's not very cool in my opinion. There should be an easy way to run automatic ads every single, I don't know, 30 minutes, just to prevent the ads that are on the first second of the stream on Twitch. And I don't understand that, but in my opinion it's better to show the ads after a certain period of time, rather than forcing the new viewers to watch the ad as the first thing whenever they join the stream. I'm not sure if the game is louder than me, but in my OBS we are almost at the same time. Let me lower the volume of the game just a little bit. Okay, here we are. Let me type. There is something. There is that ads manager panel, and I can run those ads, but there should be no ads scheduled. But I can't click on that, and that's weird. Maybe I'm just too low in the ranks on Twitch to schedule some ads. Maybe the issue is more on my end. But I still think that the ads are popping up on the low streams like mine is. So the way to schedule ads should be also applied to my stream. Don't get me wrong, I'm not getting paid for any ads on any platform. We are way too small for any of those platforms. Okay, here we are. Also, we've got two guys that I'm not sure if they are doing anything for my store. This lady is cleaning up the store, but I didn't have any complaints so far that my store is, I don't know, too dirty or something like that. Maybe just one time I should let my supermarket get so dirty to just see what will happen. Okay, here we go. And here we are. Also, there is one guy that protects us from, what was that? From sketchy customers. And if they are taking the products and they are looking sketchy, like for example they plan to rob our store, this guy is just charging at them and forcing them to drop the products. And I had to do it manually, and that was so boring. I just had to take out my bat and run after that guy almost a few a few streets until I reach him. Oh, I can see that one of the preview is wrong. Okay, as you can see, you won't be able even to reach that guy, and that's the speed that I'm chasing him with. It's so hard to do that. And also after that you need to bring the products back to your supermarket. Okay, I've got some issue on one of the platforms. Let me quickly check if everything's alright there. Okay, it was a network error. I'm wondering why, but on other platforms it is fine. Okay, and also my customers are are not giving a damn about the lighting in the store. As you can see, it's way past. Yeah, it's almost middle of the night. No, maybe not middle of the night, but it's dark outside and also in the inside, and they are not even talking about that. And electricity is getting paid in this supermarket. Okay, here we go. Just one of the platforms are the issues on the Twitch. I'm not one. Yeah, I'm wondering why is that, but we'll see. Maybe if I take that. Yeah, let me quickly open the stream on the other side. So otherwise I won't be able to see the preview of the stream. Okay, here it is. It just restarted. Awesome. So let's get back to counting the money for today. As it's almost closing hour. It's 9 p.m. and we have to wait. The line is so long, and the customers are not angry about the line. Whenever it's getting too long, it doesn't really matter for them. Yeah, they're just complaining, but they not doing anything. They just waiting patiently for their time to wait and get assisted. It's even weird that they can do the scale just by himself. It's weird. Oh, hello. Welcome a new chatter. Hello. We're trying to, maybe not glitch, but we're trying to improve the strategy in the supermarket. As right now I couldn't afford the payment for my employees. Yeah, we were almost on the line. But right now I tried to lower the prices from in my supermarket, and this is the first time we're doing that. As almost always, I did try to put the prices way, maybe not way, about 5% above the market price. Yeah, and this time they're a bit lower than the market price, and maybe that's the key to getting more stuff sell. Yeah, we'll try to sell more stuff this time, and that's the first day we're doing that. Oh, we're getting a follower. Hello, Danya. Hello, nice to see you. Hey, how are you? It would be great if you could respond to chat instead. Maybe you should just put me on the speakers, honestly. Okay, here we go. Our warehouse is almost full, and we should improve it, as we won't be able to stock more of the products. And I believe that our warehouse, the storage, is way cheaper at the moment than improving. Wait, where is it? The storage. Yeah, you can see that it's about 2,000, and improving the supermarket, the space itself is almost 7,000. It's way too hard, and I don't think that increasing the space in my supermarket will improve anything in this game. I don't think that it will improve it. It would be way too hard. Yeah, At this exact moment, the hardest part is to get more customers to the shop. And the game is not clearly saying me what I should do to increase the number of customers. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff to restock, but for now, let's finish the day and we'll see that way if, just if, we've got more income. But I see that we did not. We did not. So, lowering the the prices of the products was a bad idea. Yeah, we've got the income was almost. Yeah, we've got a. Okay, we've got about 30% decrease in our income. So before we'll start another day, let me quickly pay the bills, as otherwise they will shut us down, and we don't want that. So we need to get back to the pricing, and here the economics in this game, they're very fun, and I like almost every single. Yeah, I like the way the developers approaching their economics in simulator games, and that is one of the things that I would like to create my simulator game for, maybe in the future, just to create that economic system and add a couple of tweaks to that. So okay, let's fix the prices, as otherwise we won't sell a thing. Maybe let's try to do it quicker this time. There should be a button to do that quickly. Maybe, like, for example, market price market price plus 10%, or market price minus 10%. That would be cool, and that way we would be able to do it way quicker than doing it right now. But you know what, before we'll do it, just, or maybe not, as I want to have the full statistics from the day to see if we if we will increase the income for that day. 22, 12. Also, those prices are way easier for our cashiers to input the prices. Maybe our caching line will be faster that way. Who knows? We'll see. Also, that's the approach that I did before trying the lower market prices, and I wasn't very happy with that, as we only got a little bit more, maybe not more, a little bit more than I should pay in the loans, or for the employees, or for the supply, and we're almost barely progressing in this game. It would be nice if I would know how to get more customers. Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, for my current game that I'm working on, we can't introduce the economics, as does the horror game. And I believe that horrors almost, yeah, I don't remember a horror that had the economics, or maybe Resident Evil had that system. Yeah, if we can count Resident Evil as a horror, if you agree with me, because that's, yeah, we can call a Resident Evil a horror, I believe, and there is an economic system in that game for buying weapons and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but my horror game is more story driven, and for that game I don't believe that the economics would be the right aim at the current stage of the game. Maybe on the next stream we'll switch to my game and we try to develop something together. Okay, here we go. We're almost done. So many products, and the game suggests me to get more licenses, and I'm not doing that. Okay, and we're done. Maybe let's add a discount on something. But you know what? Let's add the discount on another day. Yeah. We'll add the discount on another day. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, this time we'll try just increasing the prices above the market price, and we'll see how it will work for us. Will it be any good? We'll see, we'll see. Can we help with their stocking? Just a little bit. Nope. Not a lot to help in here. Got a couple of guys doing funny things. We are open. Also, in this game, we can do crazy stuff like in our movement. But I can see in the OBS that it's very loud for you guys, and you can barely even hear me. So let me get it back to the parking spot. Whoa. It's also not very easy to ride that thing. Yeah, okay, it's parked fine. That's my parking, I believe. Owner parking only. So that's my parking. We can leave it like that. Here we go. And let me quickly just type something in the background. That's that. Okay. Okay, here it is. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Leave it be. And as you can see, whenever we get out of our supermarket, we've got our minimap. And we've got a few stores, that maybe suppliers, that can supply our store with things that are very cheap. And maybe that's the key to improving our, the profit margin that our store can reach. But our moped, it was worth a ton. It was about 4,000 bucks. Oh, hello. I don't want to help you. There is also a way that we can just do the... What's the name for it? We can get the stuff inside our supermarket and deliver it to the people. That's weird. And I'm not sure if that's the great way to... Oh, we've got an empty box we could deliver. Nope, let's leave it like that. Also, the suppliers. Here is, we can get a few nice things for almost... Is it half of the price? Is it exactly half? I believe it's exactly half. Okay, let's get the potatoes. Yeah, and whenever we will get a bigger vehicle, like for example a truck or maybe something like that, we'll be able to get to that supplier and get those things just quickly to our store, and that will increase our profit margin. Is it still on? No? It should be off. Okay, nice. I'm wondering what the profit margin will be, or maybe the income for today, as we did increase the profit margin, the profit on the products. And the customer number was 64. And I'm happy that we can fully automate this store. it's very nice whenever you can just simply run the game in the background and do something else on the other screen. I even one day just started it on my second screen, yeah, on the second screen, and on the first one I did develop my game. So it was cool just to have it in the background and getting a few things done that is fully automated, and after that just getting back to my project and improving it a little bit. Whoa. Okay, and as you can see, this guy just dropped our products, and that's all that our security is doing. And I'm paying for that about $100. So it's not cheap. Okay, but we're not cheap enough, so let's turn on the lights. And you can see that in here there is a number on the back, and we simply need to provide it here on the scale, take the sticker and put it on the back. That's all. And my customers, they need assistance for that. That's weird. I'm not sure why is that, but okay, let's help them out with that. And there is a full line just to click for numbers. It's very easy, but they somehow need assistance for that. Okay, one more sticker and I'm done. I've got a guy who's doing that for me. And it's almost 9 p.m. and as you can see, whenever we get supply, whenever we get new supplies, the guys are restocking it in here. And that thing, whenever we buy about 50 boxes, they are doing it almost 2 days. Yeah, or maybe not 2 days. Only one full day is enough for 3 guys, 3 restockers, resuppliers, just to get them in my storage or into this shop. If there is from the game development perspective, the priority of them is to get the box and put them in the supermarket, and if they find a place for it, they just put it in there, and if there is something left, they put it in here in the storage room. And they're not doing anything else rather than that, but believe me, they've got full hands of work. Also, we can, if they're not if you would like to increase their speed, we can just click on them to boost them, and whenever I do that, I'm losing $3. So let's not do that anymore. And sometimes it's very helpful if you'd like to restock a few things, like for example, you could notice that some of the customers couldn't find the products, and if they're doing it too slow, a few customers will come and they won't find their products. So they need to be fast in restocking. Okay, here it is. Let's leave it on the ground. I believe that this day will be better for us, that we'll get better results from that day. But we'll see. Maybe that's the right day for it. Customer is waiting for your help. Okay. Those things, the automatic cashier just was about 1,000, and that's the whole cost of it, and it doesn't break and anything like that. And this guy is taking about 100 every single day, and the thing that is working on the caching line, not sure what's the name for it. Maybe I can find it in here. The market, the furniture. Will it be here? The checkout counter. Okay, that's the name for it. The checkout counter. What's the price of it? It's 500. Yeah, okay. And that automated checkout counter, self checkout counter, is 900. So it's very close to each other, but this thing, is fully automated and people are doing it on themselves. But the only thing is that they often need help, and for that I've got this guy, and this guy is helping almost everyone. Yeah, it is helping everyone in the store, and I only need one of those guys. The line is full whenever they try to use the scale, but one person is doing fine for me. So let's leave it like that, and in a moment we'll see if the income will be better this time. I think it will. And for the next day, we'll try to add the discounted prices. One more guy. Okay, they're doing their thing. I don't think that I've ever been so rich in this game. Like 7,000. Okay, we're done. So let's finish the day and we'll see if we will be above. Yeah, we are above 4,000 and we're getting close to 5. And the total customer number is 64, as it's almost every single day. Okay, but what's our store level? Is it 44 still? It's 44 still. So maybe whenever we'll cross that 44 number, it will change and we'll add, yeah, maybe. So whenever you've got the store level 1, that will make it that you'll have about 20 customers per day. That could be the right math in here. So if you've got only store level 1, it will be 20 customers for you. So the math will work this way. And when we've got the store level at 44, we've got 64 customers. We'll see whenever we'll cross that 44 barrier. And I believe that number of customers will be updated after reaching the end of the day. So for the next day it will be updated. Okay, let's check if we need something to refill. For example, here. And today we'll add a few discounts. I believe that this discount system is here just whenever you've got a lot of a single product and you want to sell it faster. Okay. You know what? And let's upgrade the store just in a moment. Okay, we've got a full cart. We're almost out of fruits. Oh, and we've got a few customers right behind me. Okay, let's have one more, and we've got a huge mess right before our supermarket, and the customers are not complaining about that. Oh, one is. Whoa, was that a complaint? Maybe not. Oh, and yeah, even the security is putting back the products. That's nice. So that's what I'm paying for. that mess right before the entrance to our supermarket is crazy. They will clean it in about 2 days. Okay, but you know what? I don't think that we've got enough shelves for it. So let's buy. Yep, let's upgrade our, what is it? Vehicle. Yeah, we've got our scooter and it's 4,000. So for the pickup truck, that could be very helpful whenever we'll have to get some products from the suppliers that are in town. Yeah, it's 12. Hello. That's my cat over there. Where is that? That's the storage, and it's here. That was the second. Whoa! And we've got an offer. Let's see. I believe those offers that we sometimes get, they are way better than we can get on the market. So I accept almost every single one of those. Oh, and we've got a new space for the products. So let's buy a few more shelves. I wanted to add the discount. You know what? Let's add a discount first. Maybe like 10% here, 20 here, 20, 10. Okay. Even like that, but rather 10. Okay, we'll see if that will change a thing, but I don't think so. Let's get back to the market and furniture. We need those tall racks. About 5. Okay, 5 should be enough. Oh, and we just get another store level. That is 45. Did I press it to buy it? Nope, I did not. You've got them in the cart, so we need to purchase. Here is, where are they? Yeah. That's a mess. But I don't really care about that mess. As the customers doesn't care about, yeah, the customers. I'm not giving a damn about that. Okay, one more here. I believe one more we'll get in here. And is that all? Is there? Yeah, 2 more. Do we have the space for it though? Let's find the proper space for it. Here is a nice space. But will they get in here? Yeah, they're fine. Okay. But am I? Okay, also slim enough to get through it. That's nice. Oh, there is a red light. Why was that? Is that like an alarm? Okay, curious. We've got only one light in, yeah, in the storage, but it doesn't really care. So, my customers also doesn't care about, yeah, they don't care about the lights that are off. They're fine without it. But I'm not. So let's turn it on. We'll see how much profit we'll get today with the sales. Oh, and we can even see the sales above the shelf. That's nice. And I'm constantly looking over to my previews if everything's alright on my streams. Now sometimes one of them just simply gets, I don't know, blown up. So let me quickly check if everything's alright. Hi. Okay, you can see that the day is almost over and we can end it, but I'm not sure what will happen to the customers. Will they get stuck in here in the supermarket till till 9 a.m. just for the opening. They will wait for it. I believe that the game will simply cut off them and will send them to home, and we won't get their money. Or maybe they will even get back, yeah, they will even get the products with them. That will be even worse. Will they return the products to the shelves? I'm wondering what will happen. And I'm not willing to try it out. The box is still here. Maybe, you know what, let's drop it somewhere outside. Okay, let's drop it here. And my guys have lots of to do. That one model is broken for that lady. It's at least a bit weird. Okay. I believe that with those shelves added to our store, we can hire another resupplier, restocker. That's the name for it. And the daily wage is $90. Okay, but whenever I'll hire 4, I will get the achievement on Steam. So you know what? Let's hire, and I get the achievement. Hire 4 restockers. Okay. Also the same achievement. Yeah, the same achievement is for. Maybe similar achievement is for cashiers and so on. But I don't see the point of, for example, getting 4 of those guys. Security. Will my store get so crowded that I will need 4 for what's the name? For security guys? Or maybe that lady. I can boost her, but she's just simply waiting for the customer to make mess. And it's not very efficient. She's just standing there and watching the store. So why should I need for her? Maybe one day, whenever the store will get, I don't know, 10 times bigger, there will be a need for that. But not right now. Definitely not right now. The only one person that I should hire is this guy, as the scale line is, and I should have 2 scales. You know what? Maybe let's do that. The furniture will have another scale, and I'll try to hire. Okay. Maybe in another day. You know what? Let's finish this day. And in another day, I will pay only for 1 day of this guy, of this new guy. As otherwise, we're simply waiting for the day to close. And we won't close that, we won't be able to do that without that scale line getting to 0. And that guy sometimes has to help those in the automated what was the name? The checkout? Okay, so about 4 customers more and we'll be done here. But you know what, let's, while we're waiting, can I even get this guy? That's the customer helpline. And I can't do that because I self-checkout and scale. Okay, so I need to have that scale. That is here. Did I put it? Did I? Or maybe I did not. Where is that? Okay. It's after 9 p.m. so we can't do that. Because we can't do any restock, or maybe not the restock, but we can't buy anything from the market whenever it's 9 p.m. Are we done? Yes, I believe we're done. Oh, the income was 6,000. That's nice. And you've got the total number of customers, 69. That's cool. But why? We just crossed the store level to 65. Okay, you know what? Let's not think about that for the moment, as we need to focus on the scale. Let's add it in here. And the line should be in here. And with that, we can hire another customer helper. Hello, nice to see a new face in here. And you know what? Let's start the day. We'll see how it will go. That narrow passage is very, very funny. Can I maybe rotate this thing and make a bit more space in here? I can. You know what? We've got a little bit more space this way. Maybe I can... Let's try to min-max in here. Can I put it closer? Oh, the game won't even let me do that. Please. Please let me do that. Oh god. Okay, let's do it like that. And let's get this rock and place it here. Okay, we didn't get any space. Nice. But we've got a cool green lighting. It sometimes bugs out. Okay, here we are. Let's restock just a little bit. I'm trying to restock the fruits and vegetables, because otherwise we won't see how our new guy is doing his work. Okay, here we go. We are maxed out. Let's try to help them with their restock. Oh, and we can get empty boxes to this small trash can. And I think that whoever is taking care of this trash can has a lot of things to do. Because my guys are throwing the one empty box almost every 10 minutes in the game. So after the day is done, it contains almost 100 of those empty boxes. Maybe if they're squishing them out, maybe, who knows. And we've got two guys that are helping with the scale, and one will come to automated cashier, or maybe not, the automated self-checkout, just to help them out. Oh, and oh, another bat in action. Okay. Here we are. So, the store is doing good. We're slowly getting more money, I believe. Yeah, we're pushing things very, very slow. And with the customer amount that we've got right now in our supermarket, I believe getting rich in this game will take a way longer than I expected it to be. And whenever I check the upgrades that I can make to the store or the spacing for it, I believe that I'm not even in the half of the game. But it's simply a cozy simulator that can run in the background, and for that it's pretty cool. And it also lets me check out how the simulator genre is doing right now, as this game has a lot of potential and lots of players did bought it. Yeah. So the simulator genre for indie game development is still hot. Oh, the lines are getting smaller. That's nice. So, maybe after making my horror game, we'll decide to create a simulator game. Who knows? That's a good approach, in my opinion at least. And for now, let me say thank you for today's stream, and you can check out my other stuff that is mostly about game dev content on my YouTube channel. So, thank you for today, and have a nice weekend. Bye for now.